W8WKY.
afternoon, Northeast Ohio, Central Ohio, Akron, Canton, KSFQV. They're getting the tubes warmed up over on the Oklahoma system. So I figured I'll try and wake this machine up and make sure the relay wants to clatter in the right direction and everything, as Jim does in the morning. Yeah, Nick is having to get his last things in order before he gets over here. KDSLG is got to get his magic fingers going, and he wants to make sure he has some food and have other things to eat so he can do the magic. The KCFQV. But you'll be hearing the Boredom breaker in 6 minutes.
W8WKY.
This is KD8SLG. I'll be linking us up to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net. It's going to start at the top of the hour in about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Ask that everybody please stand by and wait for the net to start. This is KD8SLG. I'll be clear until net time.
Today's FQV, just saying it. It worked.
KW Friday, Elder, early check-in, Danny, John Bull.
VA3 WVZ, radio check anyone?
QST. Calling all amateurs to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, sponsored by the Rogers County Wireless Association, right here on the 14709 repeater in Claremore, Oklahoma, Allstar Hub 49562, and Echolink N5XQK-R, and many more access points you can find on RCWA.org. First hour, we're linked to Arkansas, Virginia, and today, Ohio, on 41741, 47046, and 48496, respectively. This net meets every day at noon until 2, Tulsa time, more or less, or until we run out of check-ins. NCOs change at the top of each hour. You're invited and welcome to check in with each of them. Your NCO today is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick, and I'm in Orville, Ohio, coming to you by way of Allstar. As this is a link system, I ask that you do what Alex calls the link system two-step. Key up for 2 seconds before you start talking and hang on for a second afterwards. We do want to hear everything you have to say. When checking in, please give your call sign twice, once phonetically, once alphabetically, your name and location. This not only helps me identify you on the first try, it also gives my sausage fingers enough time to type you into Netlogger. Netlogger is a free program that we use to manage and track the multitudes that check in here. It is available on Windows and Linux at netlogger.org. I encourage you to download and follow along. There is an AIM window, almost instant message, that we often refer to as the blue screen. There's information about the net to be found, as well as conversations reflective of and often superfluous to net traffic. This is a controlled net, and we ask that all traffic pass through net control. If there's any priority or emergency traffic, just say break, and we'll do our best to help you out and point you in the right direction. Is there any emergency traffic at this time? That's the only time we like to hear awkward silence. If you're mobile or short time, please let me know when you check in, and I'll do my best to prioritize your call. This is KD8 SLG. I'm listening for check-ins to today's N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8QKO, Nick and Akron Mobile.
Form. KD5DU, Claremore, Oklahoma.
HCA, FQV. Good afternoon, Nick. Hope your fingers had good rest. I know you're going to be busy.
Kilo Golf 4, Oscar Yankee Sierra, KC4 OYS, Mobile, Kevin, and Virginia, in and out.
Today.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Victor Victor KE8WVV Ethan in Manaway. Akron Echolink Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 5 Foxtrot Mike KC5 FM. Over.
November 3 Mike Delta Charlie N3 MDC Michael in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay, let me pick it up there, guys. Thank you very much. Nice, quick, orderly check-in there. We got WB8CXO Mike. He's streaming us on YouTube, and that's pretty cool. You can look up his call sign there and listen along if you'd like to hear what you sound like. Our first check-in today was K8QKO Mobile, Nick and Akron. KD5ENU, I got you in there today, Gil. KC8FQV, Mark, KG4OYS, Kevin, Virginia, Mobile, in and out. Thanks, Kevin. KC5RBG, Shannon, AI5HV, Greg, KE8WVV, Ethan, WAKOC, Fred, Mobile, KC5FM, Lloyd, and N3MDC, Mike. That's who I got so far. Let's grab our mobiles first. K8QKO, Nick at Night. KDSLG. How you doing, Nick? What do you got for us today?
All right. Hello, Nick, and hello, everybody in the net. This is KQKO. Yeah, just kind of, I actually have to run to Walmart and get an ice pack for my shoulder because I may have pulled a nick or something recently, or maybe not quite that bad. But now, since I was out and about, my radio in my truck was turned on, but my radio in my office was not. It was turned down. I realized it was 1 o'clock. It was time for the... Thought I'd try to get in here before I get there. So that's really all I've going on. And, yeah, back to that. This is K8QKO.
Well, good to hear you there, Nick. Good timing. I'll catch up with you tonight on the Beacon Net. You have a great afternoon. Sorry about your shoulder, man. Ice is your friend. Trust me. Going to clear with KE8QKO. Let's grab Fred in Akron. He's mobile as well. WA8KOC, KDSLG. Take it away, Fred.
Just Nick, thank you for taking my check-in. Nick at Night. Take care of your shoulder, man. Missed you on the barometer net this morning. Called for you a few times. It's a gloomy kind of afternoon here in northeastern Ohio. Just running through between Solon and Streetsville and heading toward Kent and then Clarksville and then home. So, yeah, it's a pretty gloomy looking day, but hey, it's not raining and it's not cold. So, I guess 2 out of 3 is not bad. Anyway, thanks again for taking my call, Nick. Appreciate you. Have yourself a great afternoon net on the Boredom Breaker net, and we'll look forward to rechecking with Ray next hour and checking in with you this evening, should time avail itself to me. 7-3, my friend. 88SLG and the Boredom Breaker net. 7-3, everybody. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, KDSLG. Well, Fred, I started my day with you. Maybe we'll end it with you tonight as well. One of the fine operators, net control operators for the barometer net on the W8WKY, Monday through Saturday at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Thanks, Fred. We'll talk to you later on. Going to clear with WA8KOC. Let's go back out to Oklahoma and talk to Gil, KD5ENU. This is KDSLG. How are you today, Gil?
W8WKY.
I do fine. Got a doctor's appointment at 3 o'clock in Muskogee. They changed my team, and this is a new team I'm going to, so I don't know whether I'm going to like them or not. But anyway, I'll get off of here and start getting ready to go to Muskogee. KD5ENU, back to net control, 7-3.
Well, Gil, you're pretty likable. You may not like them, but they're sure to like you. You travel safely to Muskogee. We'll talk to you later there, Gil. Have a great afternoon and good luck on your appointment. Going to clear with KD5ENU. Go back to Aurora, Ohio. Talk to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. This is KDSLG. What do you got for us today, Mark?
Well, not a whole lot. Just great hearing another net. I know you're going to need to take breaks. Every time we talk, and the longer we talk, that gives you a finger break to rest, because you're solo. Well, everything else is going good here. Yeah, we ran to Coca Falls last night. My mom had to pick some things up at a sale. Real easy. Wasn't terrible. There was a fair amount of traffic out on the road. But you know what? That's good. That shows the economy is starting to come back. And that's the thing. We got to get the economy back in a roll. And the only way you get it in a roll is that people are rolling down the road. You know, because they're going places to buy things. They're going places to see movies or see something. Yeah, it's sad that some of these movie theaters and places you go past that once you knew the parking lots were full and the buildings are full. You go past and you see it just standing there by itself, lonely. But yeah, everything else is going good here. So we'll send it back your way, Nick, KC8FQV.
KC8FQV, KD8SLG. All right there, Mark. Thanks for the economics. You know, I used to go to movies all the time, but man, yeah, it's just not worth it. What I pay for streaming services anymore, I simply can't justify going out to a movie theater for $20 for just me. Mark, you have a great afternoon. I'm sure I'll talk to you later on. Going to clear a KC8FQV. Kevin, KG4OIS in Virginia was in and out. Thanks, Kevin. Good hearing from you. And let's talk to Shannon, my friend out in Tulsa. KC5RBG. Take it away there, Shannon.
Hey there, Nick, KC5RBG. And I guess I'll wave at the man behind the curtain there, just Nick. Both of you hope you have a great day there. Not much going on here, just fixing to go to the doctor, so. But it's just one doctor visit today, so all is well, and I'll come back, and who knows what I'll do then. I'm sure the dogs will probably have something for me to do. But anyway, I'll let you get on down your list there. Good talking to you, and have a fun rest of the net there. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73. Back to net control.
KC5RBG, KD8SLG. Just one doctor's appointment today, Shannon. You lucky dog, you. And the man behind the curtain and the man in front of the curtain are the same man today. Dustin put his grandmother to rest this morning, so I'm sitting in for him today. We're going to clear with KC5RBG. Let's go out to Broken Arrow, see what Greg's up to. AI5HV, this is KD8SLG. How you doing today, Greg?
This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. Doing pretty good today, Dustin. Sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. Hope you're doing as well also.
I'm just fine there, Greg. I'm just fine. I got a chance to talk to everybody today, and believe it or not, I do enjoy it. Wanted to thank you for the newsletter for RCWA, Fine Business.
You're welcome. I enjoyed doing it, and just look forward to continuing to provide really great content with that. I would like to ask if you would please proxy in Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. That would be fantastic. So we're busy trying to get ready for the Green Country Ham Fest, and Judy's got a craft table there with lots of ham radio related items on there. They're craft items, so we are looking forward to that.
I've got Judy on the list down there. She's the number 13, KI5VVE. Thank you. And hi, Judy, if she's listening out there. I'm sure you guys will do fine there at the Ham Fest. We have a Ham Fest out here in Ohio this weekend as well. Cuyahoga Falls Club puts on a pretty decent Ham Fest. It's not quite as big as Green Country, but it's a good one for up here. So anything else for us today, Greg, before I cut you loose?
Yeah, sorry about the SARA Club net last night. I got on there and tried to stay on as long as I could, but I had another net to get to, so hopefully they got me in on the list there. But if not, that's okay too. Completely understand. So with that, Nick, I appreciate you. Appreciate all you do for amateur radio. My thoughts and prayers go out to Dustin and his family. Loss of his grandmother there. So with that, I'll say 73. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
Thank you, Greg. I'm sure Dustin appreciates that. Going to clear with AI5HV. Have a great day there, Greg. Next up, we're going back to Ohio. We're going to talk to Ethan, KE8WVV. Thanks for the signal check there beforehand. Ethan, what do you got going on today, buddy?
KE8WVV. Well, I am not doing a whole lot, just kind of sitting around listening to the radio today. Just had lunch. So I've been doing a couple things. I was working on my crawler. I took apart the front and rear axles. I think the front one had 4 bearings, the rear one had 4 bearings, and the front one had 8 or 10. 2 inside, 2 outside, 2 in the hubs. 6 of them, and then plus the 2 that hold the gears, so yeah, 8. But I took that whole thing apart and put it in some oil bath and oiled it up, and hopefully it's going to keep running like new for as long as it doesn't biodegrade, which should be a long time. And then I swapped over to my younger brother's crawler. He submerged it like a submarine in a creek, and now it doesn't work anymore. So I pulled the receiver out of the receiver case and looked at it, and it's got like this corrosion. It's like white corrosion around every single contact terminal, and that doesn't seem like it's really good. Also, the fact that it does full reverse when you plug it in and turn it on, and that's not fixable. I've tried the trim on the remote. If the remote turns on, I don't know what's wrong with the remote either, but I tried putting fresh batteries in it, still wouldn't turn on. Swapped the batteries, sides, not the terminals, just the sides, left to right, and still didn't work. And eventually, after like a knock on the top, I got it to turn on, but it just doesn't seem to want to do anything. So there's probably a problem with that, and it's like $50 to replace the whole entire system, which if we just got $250, we could just buy a new crawler, but it's a difficult process of trying. KE8WVV returning. Anyways, it's a difficult process of trial and error, and I'm going to see if cleaning the terminals in it fix the problem, and if not, we're going to have to go buy a new one and replace it. Anyways, KE8WVV, back to the net, 7030s.
KE8WVV, this is KD8SLG. Sounds like you got a project working there, Ethan. I'm sure you'll work it out, and you may just want to keep that submerged one for parts and move on. Save yourself some trouble. That's just me thinking there. Going to clear with KE8WVV. I want to identify this is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. I have added some people to the list there, KI5TAQ, KE8UIB, and W3ETB. I'll get to you guys after another round of check-ins there. You'll lead off. But right now, let's talk to Lloyd in Kansas. KC5FM. This is KD8SLG. What do you got going on today, Lloyd?
Nick, first off, I'm happy to be on your net. This is KC5FM. I'll tell you the weather coming up here Monday afternoon and evening. Central Oklahoma, what Central Oklahoma gets, floats over to the east. So be very weather aware for Monday. And happy to report there's another taxpayer. He's not talking yet, but he does have a call sign. Born on the eclipse day, got to come home today, So that's a good thing. And let's see, what else can I talk? Oh, Green Country Hemp Fest. If you're looking for a dish, DirecTV dish, I've got one that I may drag down there to Green Country if someone wants to lay claim to it. I've been told on other nets that there's not much interest in that in the area, but if someone wants to lay claim to it, they need to email me, and I'll see if it will fit in the trunk of my car. If it won't, we're going to have to make some other arrangements. But hey, it's there. It's there. Or you can come up here and get it. I'm not that far away. In fact, if I can drive down to Oklahoma on an average about once a month, I think y'all can come up and see me. We got a border. It's not closed, and I have a passport. So hey, it's expired, but I got one. Anyway, dish. If you're interested. Hope everybody has a blessed day. And I have my motel. I have my tickets. If I don't get sick, I will be at Green Country. This is KC5 FM. Over.
KC5 FM, this is KD8SLG. I brought up your QRZ, and your email is current and up to date there, it looks like. So if anybody wants to reach out to Lloyd about that, give him a holler. And we'll probably talk to another 20 or so people this hour, Lloyd, so maybe someone else will step up and say they're looking for that. Thanks for everything there, Lloyd. It's great talking to you. Going to clear with KC5 FM. Let's go out to North Carolina, see what Mike's up to today. N3MDC, this is KD8SLG. Go, Mike.
Afternoon, Nick. Yeah, it's pretty rainy here in Winston-Salem. I got to go pick up Tallulah from school in a little while and take her to dance class, so I'm glad I'm here on your air hour. I have to leave around 2:15, so I'm glad I got in the net when I did, but I know you always do a great job of running the net, Nick. Both you and Dustin always do a great job on Wednesday, but I won't hook the net. I got to leave in about an hour to go pick up Tallulah from school and take her to dance class, so yeah, have a good afternoon and carry on the net. N3MDC, back to you.
All right there, Mike. You have a great afternoon. Have fun there with Tallulah. We'll talk to you later on. Going to clear with M3MDC. As I said, I got TAQ, UIB, and ETB on the list there, but let's take another round of check-ins before we start talking to anybody. This is KD8SLG. I'm taking check-ins for the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Go.
QFA, Sir Ponto, Sir. Martin in Watford, Ohio. Kilo 4, India Tango, Quebec, K4ITQ, Ben, Northern Chesterfield, Virginia. Hi, Nick.
KI5PFA, Kilo India 5 Papa Foxtrot Alpha. Hunter, right now I'm in Pawhuska.
All right, we picked up a couple more there. KE8SFS, Southern Mark, K4ITQ, Ben, and KI5PFA, Hunter. Let's go up to John on Echolink here. KE8UIB. This is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, John. How you doing?
KD8SLG from KD8UIB. Good afternoon, Nick, and everybody out there on the net. And just working away here in good old Hartville, Ohio, and making a $5 dream happen a nickel at a time. Hi. Take a second here and look outside, and it is raining and good old shades of Ohio gray, that's for sure. But with that, I'm just working away, printing these T-shirts, watching the carousel spin around, and pulling the ink. Hi. But with that, I hope everybody's having a good day, and I'd like to send my condolences and prayers out to Dustin and his family, and sorry about the loss of his grandmother there. But with that, everybody have a good afternoon and enjoy a wonderful Wednesday. This is KA8 UIB. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control 7-3, y'all.
KA8 UIB, KDSLG. Yeah, it's a wet one out there again today, that's for sure. And yeah, that gray just never stops changing, does it? Have a great day there, John. Good talking to you. Gonna clear with KA8 UIB. Let's talk to Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. Tim, what do you got for the net today?
Well, good afternoon, Nick. This is KI5TAQ. First and foremost, give our condolences to Justin in the passing of his grandmother. We all kind of feel for him and let him know that our thoughts and prayers are out there for him. As far as other people coming to the Hamfest, like maybe KC5FM or anybody else, yeah, I'll be out there at the Hamfest too. That's this coming weekend. The best part of all is hope and pray that many other guys that may be listening in on this net may be out there at the Hamfest for Green Country Hamfest. So hope to see most of everybody out there. Kind of windy, blowy out here the Tulsa area. I sure hate to be someone trying to put up antennas out there. I don't know how fast the winds are going. And it could be like a gray, dreary day out here in Tulsa, but that's all right. We'll just take it one day at a time. And with all that said, I'll send it back to you, Nick, and let you get on down the list. This is KI5TAQ.
KI5TAQ, KDSLG. All right there, Tim. I'm sure you're going to have a good time at the Hamfest there this weekend, buddy. And give everybody a slap on the back and a hug for me. And I'll pass your condolences along to Dustin, I'm sure. Going to clear with KI5TAQ. Let's go out to Annapolis, Maryland. Talk to Eddie. W3ETB, KDSLG. Go ahead, Eddie.
W8WKY.
Yeah, hi, Nick. It's turned the radio on and actually turned on Echolink. What am I talking about? But this is sort of the same thing anyway. Got up Net Scraper, and I see, I guess it's Netlogger, not Net Scraper, Netlogger. I'm totally confused, so don't pay any attention to me, but it's always nice to see you as a net controller there, Nick. And I am sorry to hear about Dustin. Grandmother there. Yeah, it's a nice day here in Annapolis. I'm staying in today because I worked my behind off yesterday trying to clear out some weeds in the front yard. So I said, well, today is a day of rest. I had a couple things I needed to do, a couple errands I needed to do, but my older daughter came up from South Carolina to visit us, and she said, Dad, do you mind if I borrow your car instead of the truck? Because she brought the son-in-law's truck up, and he's had a problem with it because some guy quite some time ago was trying to come up in the lane that he was trying to get over to, and he had his blinker on, but the guy sped up and wound up hitting the side of his truck with the Tesla that the guy was driving. So anyway, they've been having an issue trying to get it fixed, and he took it down to South Carolina to get it fixed, and I better pause for a second here. So he took it down to South Carolina to get it fixed, and they told him it was ready. He went down and looked at it. There was some stuff that needed still to be done, so he didn't pick it up, and then they told him it was ready again, and of course Sandy, our older daughter, was going to come up. Did I say granddaughter earlier? I probably did, but anyways, our older daughter Sandy came up. she brought the truck with her, and rather, I guess, than driving the truck around to do what she had to do, she decided she wanted to borrow my car. So I'm stranded. She didn't even leave me the keys to the truck. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you, Nick. I'm just babbling on. Sorry about that. W3ETB, back to net.
Eddie, I don't know what the weather's like out there, but it's 54 and raining here, so it's probably not so bad being stranded at home today. Sorry to hear about the accident. Stuff happens. I'm sure they'll get it worked out, or maybe not. I don't know. All right, Eddie, great talking to you. You're going to clear with W3ETB. Go to Mark. See how he did playing chess this morning. KE8SFS. This is KD8SLG. How you doing, Mark, and how'd you do this morning?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to put that, because I lost 2 games, but the third game I won. But the problem is with that wing game, it was too easy. The guy said he hadn't played in a while and stuff like that, and when I played him, I beat him too easy and that. So, you know, I said, you know, that would, I don't like that. I like to add a little challenge to it if I'm going to win, you know, and that's how I am, you know. There wasn't no challenge there. Anyhow, we got, well, my weather said 58 degrees and raining here. So it's 58 degrees here. I just drove past the Marathon gas station. It's 3:44, so gas is coming down again. It was 3:48 the other day. And now it, you know, came down again. I'm glad of that. The gas coming down again. Anyhow, doing okay and everything. I'm doing a word search puzzle right now on the solar eclipse 2024. And they have a whole bunch of words in here that I'm looking for. So I'm going to give it back to you. Oh, also, Nick, I give my condolences to Dustin and his family for the loss of their, what was it, grandfather, I think it was. And you know, so, you know, be thinking about him, okay? I'll give it back to you. At 8 Sarah Pato, sir. Martin Wadburn, Ohio.
KE8SFS, KD8SLG. It's great you get out and play chess like that. It's good to keep yourself active there, Mark. The gasoline conspiracy continues. Go figure, gasoline drops right after the big event over the weekend. Who would have ever thunk it? And it was Dustin's grandmother. And thanks for the well wishes there. We'll talk to you later on. Going to clear with KE8SFS. Next up, let's go out to North Chesterfield, Virginia. Talk to Ben, K4ITQ. This is KD8SLG. How are you today, Ben? What do you got going on?
KD8SLG in the border breaker net, K4ITQ. Top of the afternoon, Nick. It's about 71 degrees here, partly cloudy, and not too much going on. Getting close to my nap time, so thanks for taking over for Dustin and passing my well wishes. Sorry over the loss of his grandmother, and we look forward to next time. K4ITQ, back to net control.
Thanks a lot there, Ben. It's great talking to you as well. Good to hear your voice. You sound absolutely marvelous today, by the way. You have a voice for radio, unlike me. We're going to clear with K4ITQ. This is the N5 XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Neck. Next up, we've got Hunter. And Hunter, I did not, you said where you are, but my northeast Midwestern ears don't understand all of those places out in Texas and Oklahoma. Where are you there, Hunter? KI5 PFA. This is KDSLG. Take it away.
Yeah, this is Hunter. I'm KI5 PFA. Right now I've been traveling, so I'm in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. It's in Osage County. It's 59 degrees. It's raining. Like everybody else, we've talked about rain. It looks like it's going north and a little bit of the east. Nice to see everybody at the Green Country Ham Fest this weekend. I'm hoping to be there for the forum for I think Saturday morning at 9. I think the National Weather Service is going to be there for storm spotting. So I missed the storm spotting earlier this year, so I need to go and do that. But I just want to say thank you for having the net, and I'm excited to see all you guys in Claremore. So it's gonna be really fun. 73 to everybody. Condolences to Dustin's family. I don't know as well as some of you guys do, but condolences. It's hard losing a family member, especially a grandma. I've done that. I did that a year, 2 years in a row, like back-to-back years. So I understand that. That's a lot. So 73 to you. Back to net.
KI5 PFA, this is KDSLG. Well, it was great talking to you there, Hunter. Thank you very much, and you have a great day. And yeah, Dustin's been a good friend of mine for a few years now, so we are sharing his pain and anguish for sure. Going to clear with KI5 PFA. Let's talk to Ray, K5 CFY. Give him a chance to test out his radio here before he takes over at the top of the hour. K5 CFY, KDSLG. Go, Ray.
W8WKY.
KD8SLG in the net. This is K5CFY. Good afternoon there, Mr. Nick. And, yeah, condolences there for Dustin. I think I told him. He checked into the net last night, so I told him then. But anyway, it's tough to lose a grandmother. But anyway, thanks for doing it by yourself there, Nick. Of course, nothing new. We knew you could do it. You have done it. So, anyway, thanks for doing a wonderful job, and let's see, yeah, I'll be looking for Hunter this coming weekend, so hopefully he'll look us up and say hi to us and everybody else that's down there. But anyway, that's about all I got, and I'll be ready to go at the top of the hour. I'll let you get on down the list there and get Miss Maria. I'll jump off of here. K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. I'll be handing the baton to you in about 22 minutes or so. We'll see what happens. Ray, you sound good. Good to hear from you. Going to clear with K5CFY. I do have KF8ANS, N8JET, and WD8MIU on the list. Marie, Bill, and Wade. You guys hang on for a second. Let's take another round of check-ins and add to that before I start talking to y'all. This is KD8SLG with the N5 XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm taking check-ins. Go ahead.
November Mike, 0 Golf, Randy, Fayetteville.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
November Tango 8 Delta, NTAD David Copley.
Kilo Quebec 4, India Zulu Victor, James and Salisbury, in and out.
All right, let me grab it here.
Yep.
right, I just doubled with somebody. If they want to come back again, please go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that was me. Kilo Golf 5, Delta Tango India, Trent, in Paragould, Arkansas.
All right, Trent, I got you that time. KG5 DTI. We added NM0G Randy, KD5 AFS Grant, NT8D Dave, and there was a 4-station in there, and I transposed something. I believe you were in and out. It had a Zulu and a Victor in it, but I think I transposed a couple of them. Can you come back and confirm your call sign for me, please?
Sure thing, Nick. It's Kilo Quebec 4, India Zulu Victor. James in Salisbury, North Carolina. In and out.
Thanks, James. I somehow went with a G instead of a Q there. I got you. KQ4IZV. Thanks, James. Good hearing from you. I got you marked in and out. Let's go to the top of the list. Talk to Marie up in Avon Lake. KF8ANS. This is KD8SLG. How are you today, Marie? What do you got?
KD8SLG. This is KF8ANS. Hi, Nick. It's Marie in Avon Lake, Ohio. Yes, hello. Good to hear you today on the Boredom Breaker net. So it's 54 now. It's going to be 50 and maybe rain some. I maybe saw some coming on the radar. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I did want to say the eclipse was so great. We grilled out right after the sun came back. It did get pretty cold here. I think it dropped like 10 degrees. I just remember grabbing my sweater and glad I had it. I also wanted to say I did a 10-meter contact with Brazil, so I can officially say now I worked it, and I kind of know what that is, like saying your call sign over and over, phonetics and stuff, and timing, you know. So 73 all, this is KF8ANS, back to net.
KF8ANS, KD8SLG. Marie, it was spectacular, the eclipse was, and congratulations on making 10-meter contacts. Good for you. Yeah, we'll get you contesting sooner or later. Good to hear you, Marie. Thanks for stopping by. Going to clear with KF8A. Going to stay in Ohio and talk to Bill, N8JET. This is KD8SLG. Go ahead, Bill.
KD8SLG, N8JET. Well, not only are you staying in Ohio, but you're staying the next town over from Marie. They're Avon Lake, and we're Avon, just, probably 4 or 5 miles from our QTHs. Well, now that the excitement for the eclipse is winding down,
N8JET, this is KD8SLG. You kind of dropped out there, but you're still showing up as talking. Okay, well, nothing heard there. I'm going to clear with N8JET, see if we can get back to him in a minute or two. Something looks like it's not working right. We'll find out in a minute. Let's go down to Florida. Warm weather Wade, WD8MIU. This is KD8SLG. Wade, I got you on the list. Are you out there?
I don't hear you, so I don't know if you heard me at all, but I think there's a problem. WD8MIU, sorry about Justice family, and hopefully family's able to get through all this. And Uncle Fred's family. All right, catch you later. WD8MIU.
WD8MIU, KD8SLG. Good to have you in there, Wade. And, yeah, I'm not sure if Oklahoma's hearing us anymore. Could, K5CFY, this is KD8SLG. Are you guys hearing us still through the repeater? Well, I will take that as a negative. I just got a message from Grant there that nothing's going through. So if someone out there can reboot the 515420, that would be a wonderful thing. KD8SLG. Next on the list, we got Randy in Arkansas, NM0G. Randy, are you out there and can you hear me?
Sorry, yes, you're coming in fine. I didn't think my radio was working for a while there. I couldn't get checked in. I've been kind of distracted here. The weather's kind of nasty a little bit and muggy, but I hear people cranking mowers. And I wanted to go out and do some antenna work. I want to replace an MFJ and set halfway with a myantennas.com one, which, wow, that's an impressive device. Great. Other than that, I appreciate all the comments on the net. I did not know this net existed. I've been listening to all the other ones until my radio just happened to be sitting here Monday monitoring this repeater. So, seems very interesting, especially hearing from folks in North Carolina and Ohio. I spent many years in both. North Carolina down there in June. My dad was a lifer Marine, and they're dead now, but we lived on Camp Lejeune.
W8WKY.
NM0G, Randy, this is KD8SLG. Well, thanks for stopping by today. We're here every day from noon to 2 Central, more or less. And you did drop out there at the end. I'm wondering if we aren't having some more technical difficulties. But let me throw it back at you there, Randy, and see if you're still there. And N8JET will give you another chance in a minute there, Bill. NM0G. Go ahead, Randy, if you're still there. All right, we may have lost Randy there. Let me go out to Grant, KD5AFS. Grant's feeding me information on the blue screen about whether or not the repeater's working. Grant, are you hearing me? KD5AFS, it's KD8SLG.
KD8SLG in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Nick. Yeah, the repeater's working. I had to turn away from the blue screen. I think 49562 was working all along. The repeater just hung up for some reason, Nick.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing as well, and I don't like to reboot that one because that's not it's not really in my domain. But somebody's been working on it over there, so many thanks to whoever rebooted it there. So glad to hear we're still making it through there, Grant. What else you got today? Thank you.
Not much, Nick. Just want to check in and say hi. They were saying we were going to have on and off showers all day long and be a cold, kind of gloomy day. 58 degrees now. I ain't seen a drop of rain yet, so we'll see what happens with that. Just messing around the house. I just got through putting a new regulator on my air compressor, so I got my compressed air is back up and running there, so that's good. You don't realize how handy that thing comes in. Airing up tires, blowing stuff off. I use that thing every time I turn around, so it's big enough to run air ratchets and impacts too, so it comes in handy. So got it back working, and that's about it today, Nick. Like I say, it's a kind of a cool, gloomy day, so I'm just fiddling with things around the house. Thanks for picking me up, Nick, and thanks for running the net. I'll send it back to you, sir. 73 KD5 AFS.
KD5 AFS, KD8SLG. Yeah, that's a great toy to have around for sure there, Grant. No worries, no. And thanks for your help there in working out the problems, and thank you to Alex for dropping the offender for me, K5ABF. Let's come back to Ohio, talk to Dave real quick. NT8D, this is KD8SLG. What do you got going on today, Dave?
Good afternoon there, Nick. Everybody on the Border Breaker net. Turns out I do have a rehearsal tonight. It's usually on Mondays, but it got moved because our facility was closed on Monday, so they're doing it tonight. So I got to go out. I was planning on not having to. Lawnmower wouldn't start, and I'm not going to push it all the way to the driveway to jump start it. So I went out and bought one of those portable jump starter power stations. Figured it'll be good to take along on the boat and have some AC power, some extra power around just in case. So I went ahead and bought one of those. So when that's fully charged, I'll just carry that out to the shed and jump start the lawnmower out there instead of pushing it all the way out to the front driveway. So I just need to work on my patience. Also got to got this first quarter taxes to wrap up this week here, Nick. So working on that, and of course the healthcare company has decided to start making trouble for me as well. So I got to call those people. We do this to each other, Nick. We could make our lives so much easier for ourselves, but we love to make everybody else's lives miserable somehow. Well, anyways, hey, going to be at Chippewa Lake coming up soon with the Cabs Boating Club. Maybe you'll join me out there. Back to net control there, Nick. You have a great net. Same to Ray. Maybe I can catch up with him in the next hour. NTAD, back to you.
NTAD, KD8SLG. Those battery packs are handy to have around as well, Dave, that's for sure. Got a text message from Dustin here, and so I want to grab him real quick. So we're going to clear with NTAD. Let's get a few words from Dustin there. KD8EPC, KD8SLG. Go, Dustin.
KD8SLG, I'm the Boredom Breaker Net. This is KD8EPC. Well, Nick, I want to thank you for doing my hour. We're just getting here, so I just wanted to stop by, give everybody a hello, and I hope to hear everybody tonight on the Beacon Net. With that, this is KD8EPC, back to net control. Have a great rest of the net, Nick.
KD8EPC, KD8SLG. Been collecting condolences for you all day here, Dustin. So be strong there, my friend. Going to clear with KD8EPC. Let's give Bill another chance here. He got cut off there during the technical difficulties. N8JET, this is KD8SLG. You want to try again there, Bill?
KD8SLG, N8JET. How much did you get of my last transmission? Over.
Oh, I remember you saying that Marie was just one town over, and then it kind of went sideways, and I started trying to figure out how to fix things. So there you go. Not a whole lot there, Bill.
Okay, very good. After that, I was commenting on looking forward to the Hamfest at Cuyahoga Falls this weekend. I'll be bringing a new gentleman with me who intends to test, and hope to meet lots of people that I talk to on the air, including yourself. 7-3's all. KD8SLG, N8JET, back to net.
K8JET, KDSLG. Thanks, Bill. I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of folks up there as well. I will be there. I'll be wearing a name tag, but most people say they recognize me by my laugh. All right, Bill, looking forward to meeting you. Going to clear with N8JET. Thanks for sticking around. Let's go talk to Trenton, Arkansas. KG5DTI. This is KDSLG. Take it away, Trent.
Thank you, sir. This is KG5DTI. Really not much going on here in Arkansas. I just slipped away for a few minutes on lunch break. I'm actually at work, and so thought I would check into the Boredom Breakers. And will not be making it to Green Country Ham Fest this weekend. It's a little bit too far for the time that I have available, but my local club, the Northeast Arkansas Radio Club, based in Jonesboro, is having their swap meet this weekend on Saturday, and we swap more stories and ribbing than we do radio equipment. We have a good time, and looking forward to that. With that, I'll turn it back to Net Control. Thank you, sir.
KG5DTI, KDSLG. Well, thanks for stopping by, Trent. Taking time out of your day. It's good to hear from you. I'm glad you got a chance to jump in and say hi. Going to clear with KG5DTI. This is the N5XUK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. I got about 4 more minutes. I'm looking for some check-ins. I'm listening.
KE8HNK Mobile.
W8WKY.
KC5JVT. KC5JVT. Butch in Ardmore.
7DIL. John in Jasper.
Okay, let me pick it up there. I got K5AVF Alex, you're on the list. K8HNK Mobile Elmer, get you in just a minute. KC5JVT Butch, and I got a 7DIL, I believe it was. The front end of your call sign was chopped off there. You want to key up for a second or two before you start talking? Come back and give me your complete call sign. I'd appreciate it.
Yep, KJ7DIL, John in Jasper, Arkansas.
Please check in to India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike.
Okay, we cleared that up. John and Jasper, thank you. KJ7DIL, and we added KI5WDM. Let's go talk to our mobile station here at the top. KE8HNK. Elmer, what's going on?
KE8HNK in the group. How you doing, Nick? Everybody in the group. Just here on a rainy, gray Ohio day, mobile and home from work in the Jeep, and just kind of trying to lick my wounds a little bit. Had kind of a rough week this week. I don't want to go into too much detail on the radio, but it's kind of like a trail. You know, it's rarely paved, always some smooth spots, and then there's some really obstacles you got to get over, and I'm locking it in, trying to get over the weak obstacles. So, other than that, just want to say everybody have a bright and blessed evening, and this is KH&K, back to Net Control.
K8HNK, KDSLG. They call it Hump Day for a reason there, Elmer. I'm sure you'll muscle your way through it. Good talking to you. Going to clear with KE8HNK. Let's talk to Alex. K5AVF. This is KDSLG. What do you got for us today, Alex?
Oh, good afternoon, Nick. Good afternoon to the net. KD8SLG, this is K5AVF, Alex here, 10 miles south of Tulsa. We've got 59 degrees. We've got a 9-mile-an-hour wind out of the northeast, so a little bit chilly out there. Not quite enough for a jacket, but almost need a jacket. Kind of one of those days, anyway. Real gray, though. Nick, I missed my dentist appointment this morning. I bet you've never done this. Let me describe it for you. I looked at my phone and I could see the appointment, but I couldn't find it on the calendar. Come to find out, I had put it at 9:50 p.m., and that was the wrong time of day. They called me and said, are you going to be here? And I said, well, I missed it. Can I come in right now? And they said, nope, you're too late. We'll have to reschedule. So there you go. But I got the time right on it this time. All right, Nick, back to you. I bet that's never happened to you. K5 AVF.
Oh, no, not me, man, not me. I got AM and PM and 24-hour clocks on everything because I got blackout curtains. I don't know if it's day or night out there half the time. So I got to run on the 2400 series there. Alex, sorry you missed your appointment, man. I hope they can get you another one. Get it clear with K5AVF. This is KD8SLG. Next up, we're going to talk to Butch out in Ardmore. KC5JVT. Butch, what do you got going on today?
Yeah, Nick, it's a cool 56 degrees down here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. The wind's out of the north. It's pretty dark out and raining. It's really a wet day for sure. I don't think you've ever talked to me, but I just want you to know you haven't missed a single thing. Yeah, it's pretty quiet down here on the southern front. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to Net Control. KC5JVT clear.
KC5JVT, KDSLG. Well, likewise, Butch, you're not missing much over here on this side either, buddy. Yeah, I know your voice and I know your call sign. I'm usually behind the curtain, but it's good to be out here talking to people today, so I'm glad I got to actually talk to you there, Butch. You have a great day. Going to clear with KC5JVT. It is the top of the hour. I got two more here before I hand it over to Ray, so let's talk to him. Let's go back to Arkansas, talk to KG7DIL. John and Jasper, how are you today?
Doing very good, sir. Thank you for having me. I am in the middle of a tent revival. We're having basically in my front yard. We've got a big 250-person tent right on Highway 7 south of Jasper. And we've had people staying in the spare room, which is where my radio equipment is. And one just cleared out this morning. We drove them up to Springfield to take them to the airport. So I have 24 hours back with my radio. So I just got on and was scanning and heard you guys. And so I appreciate you bringing me on. So then just getting ready for the tent meeting tonight. We've been having a time getting people to show up, but just asking the Lord to do what He do and bring who He wants to bring, and we'll go with that. So that's what I got going, and sure appreciate it. This is KJ7DIL.
KJ7DIL, KD8SLG. All right there, John. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by, and get all the radio in you can before you got to give up your radio room. And stick around. Ray's going to take over right after I talk to Donald here, and you can check back in on the second hour. We're here Monday through Saturday, noon to 2 Central, more or less, 365 days a year. So, and we do encourage checking back in for the second hour. We change NCOs at the top of each hour. Good talking to you, John. Going to clear with KJ7DIL. And last, but certainly not least on my list today, KI5WDM. Donald, this is KDSLG. What do you got for us?
Or Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Nothing but rain. I had to go to Skytook this morning and renew my tag on my truck and renew my driver's license. On the way home, here, model truck is mine. Broke down on the side of the road. He didn't live very far away, so I hooked up the tow strap, drug him home. Now I'm on the way back to my house. So, I got to do something good for somebody today. This is KI5WDM. I'll let you go so you can turn it over to Ray. And God bless. Thanks for hosting the net. We appreciate you. 7 Breeze, KI5WDM.
KT5 WDM, KT8SLG. Thanks, Donald. You have a great day as well. And my hour is up a couple of minutes ago, so it's about time for me to hand it over to Ray. I'd like to thank everybody who joined me today on the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Join Dustin and I tonight on the Beacon Net. That's at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-in start a half hour early. Allstar node 48496, Echolink, WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there. We are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So, with that, thanks, everybody. This is KT8SLG. I'm looking for K5CFY. Ray, are you ready to take over?
K8SLG. This is K5CFY. Yes, I am here and ready to go there, yeah. Awesome, great job there, Nick. So we definitely appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, Ray. This is the highlight of Wednesdays for sure. So, always a pleasure being here on the Boredom Breaker Net. Have a great net there, Ray. This is KT8SLG. Handing it off to K5CFY. It's all yours, Ray. Thanks.
This is K5CFY. Thank you there, Nick. Like I said, awesome job. Appreciate you guys doing the first hour, and we definitely look forward to Wednesdays for you doing that. All right, this is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. My call is K5CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee. Now, I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'll be the net controller for the next portion of the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. So if you'd like to check into the net or do a recheck, come with your call sign and name, please.
Kilo Delta 5 Echo November Uniform, KD5ENU, Gil Claremore, recheck.
Yeah, Ray, WD8MIU, Whiskey Delta 8, Mike, India Uniform, recheck.
Yeah, Ray, good afternoon, KC8FQV. That's KCFQV, just coming from Ohio.
Good afternoon, Ray. Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8KOC, Fred, Akron, Echolink, Mobile.
Totaled up right there. We got Mr. Gill in there, KD5ENU. Got Wade, WD8MIU. We got KC8 Fox Queen Victor. And we got Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie. And we might as well get you first since you're mobile. Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie. Go right ahead. Welcome to the net.
K5CFY and the Boredom Breaker Net. Good afternoon to Ray. Good afternoon to everybody else in here on the net. It is a gray afternoon here in northeastern Ohio. The sprinkles have stopped. They were on and off. When I reported with Nick earlier, I said, hey, you know what? It's not raining at least. Well, it started raining, and now it's stopped again, but dry roads. Everything is good here. Thank you so much, you and Nick and Dustin, for taking these couple hours, having the net on W8WKY. Sincerely appreciated. I hope you have a good rest of your day, a wonderful Wednesday, and a great rest of the week should I not talk to you. Don't work too hard, and enjoy amateur radio the way it should be. 7-3, Ray, and 7-3 to everyone else in here on the net with you. K5CFY in the group, WA8KOC.
All righty, Fred. Well, thanks for checking in with me. I heard you check in with Nick there, but appreciate you checking in here on my hour. I always enjoy talking to you. You do a wonderful job on the barometer net, which I look forward to every day except Sunday. But anyway, Fred, I'm glad the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association is hooking up with us for a couple of hours on Wednesday. It makes it special. We definitely appreciate all the folks that get to check in. Fred, have a great afternoon. Again, 73 to you. We'll clear with Whiskey Alpha 8 Kilo Oscar Charlie. And let's go up to the top of the list, get Gil in there with a reach at KD5 ENU. Gil, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir. Appreciate you taking me. And just sitting here waiting to leave to go to Muskogee. Got an appointment at VA at 3 o'clock. So anyway, let's see what them people have to say. It's a new team. My team, which used to be green team, doctor retired, so they closed the green team up and moved me over to the blue team. So I don't know what to expect from that team. But anyway, I'll find out soon enough. So have a good day and have a good net. KD5ENU back to net control 7-3.
All righty, Gil. Well, I hope the new team is great, and I hope they don't have portals for the go to a higher pay or whatever they do, that portal type thing that the college kids are going through. Well, we'll get into that. Neil, appreciate you checking in, and hope you have a great afternoon. 73 to you. We'll clear with KD5ENU. Let's go talk to Mr. Wade down there in Seminole, Florida. WD8MIU. And Mark, you'll be up next.
All right, Ray. Very good. Say hello to you and say hello to Ray and everybody else in the Border Breaker net. I don't know if I got through the first hour or not. I know they're having some issues with the repeater, or with the link anyway. But at any rate, yeah, it's pretty nice down here today. It's sunny and in the 80s. And we're fighting a little cold, but yeah, I've been in Ohio. I get a cold like once every 5 years. And down here, I've been here 3 years. I've already had, I guess, at least my 5th cold. And my wife says, well, it's because it never gets to kill the germs. Well, she might be right, because I'm not doing anything different, but I'm trying to, actually, I'm doing more than I ever did, because I didn't catch very much up there. At any rate, it is what it is, and say hi to Fred there, if he's still listening. There's a barometer net, and I haven't checked into that for a long time. But, you know, when you're retired, don't necessarily have to get up early, so I don't do that. I usually am up by 8:30, but that's long done by then. At any rate, turn it back over to you, Ray. Thanks for doing the net, and enjoy the rest of your hour, and we'll catch up to you next time around. WD8MIU, back over to you, Ray.
All righty, Wade. We'll appreciate you checking in there, and 73 to you, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. All right, we'll clear with Wade there, WD8MIU. Next up is Mark, KC8 Fox Queen Victor, and Eddie, you'll be up next. KC8 Fox Queen Victor, Mr. Mark, thanks for the recheck. Go ahead.
All right, KCFQV. All right, I do hear I have the dialed up your node out there, Oklahoma, and I'm local on our repeater, but everything's going good. It can go for Nick and his family, losing of his grandmother, I believe it was. Hell, everything else is going good. Yeah, like I was saying to Nick, you know, it's a sad thing to see these movie theaters closed. Of course, some are reopening. The one in Macedonia closed. and it's opening up again immediately under a different management, different company. And they're changing, instead of just being the seat that you normally went to in a theater, they're putting reclining ones in, and I think they're going to serve others, I think they're going to serve some spirits and different things. So they're changing, but we know that it's costly to go to a movie. And of course, when the cable came out, that was when all the movie channels came. It was like they were starting to get them there, and then pay-per-view came, so they were going there because they would grab a little better money there because you were paying for each movie you watched. But that was all addressable boxes and that. One time it used to be traps and reverse imaging and that, but then now everything is digital, and matter of fact, you need a special box just for cable. And of course, now what's happening is everyone's wanting to get the streaming. No one wants to sit and watch on their schedule, on the network schedule. Everyone wants to watch on their schedule. So our life is changing. And I worked in the cable for 30 years on the production side for community access, where we taped the high school footballs and basketball games and concerts and that the kids did. And our football was the biggest watched thing, in the fall for the high school boys. It was real interesting on a reset.
W8.
We would also get like the Pee Wee football, the graders, in their final playoffs, and tape them and air them, and then the guys that are announcers, when them kids would get up ninth grade and start into the high school, and you see them kids come back, and you say, I remember when we were taped them kids back in 3rd and 4th grade. And then you see them in high school, and they are playing. Of course, now all the sports, they condition year-round. So, but yeah, cable is changing. We don't know when. Me and the guys, like, when is it going to end? There is going to be an end somewhere. Because there was the FCC must carry rules for broadcast TV, and of course that was in the 70s. And now the networks are wanting the cable companies to pay for their feeds because they're seeing there more money. It all revolves around money. So send it back to net, KCFQV.
All right. You're exactly right there, Mark. But anyway, have a great afternoon there, and 73 to you. Well, Claire, KC8, Fox Queen Victor. Let's go talk to Mr. Eddie, W3ATB. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, hi, Ray. It's clouding up a little bit here in Annapolis now, so we might be getting some of that rain that they were talking about from Ohio, maybe coming down this way. Who knows? But yeah, I've seen enough rain. I don't want to see any more. Looking forward to some nice days like we had for the last 2 days. One day I got out, worked in the backyard, and cleaned up some of the weeds and junk in the backyard. And yesterday I worked in the front yard and got some of that cleaned up. So there's still more to do, but I told the wife, I said, I'm getting too old for this. So I don't know what the answer is for that question, but maybe it'd be like hiring somebody if I can find somebody that would be cheap enough to do it for me. You would think maybe that I got 3 grandsons. Maybe I could one of those to come up from South Carolina and give me a hand doing some weeding. Anyway, thought I'd just stop in and say hello. And as far as the net goes, the Beacon Net tonight, I imagine that Nick might be also in the sea on that one as well. So we're looking forward to being able to talk to him again. And we'll talk to you later then, Ray. Take care. W3EKB. Back to net.
All right, Eddie. Appreciate you checking in there with me. Always good to hear from you. And you take it easy up there in Annapolis, Maryland. And have a great afternoon. 73. And we'll probably hear you on the Beacon Net tonight. Well, Clara, W3ETB, I want to say hi to Marie, KF8ANS. Didn't have time to check in. She had to leave, but I want to say hi to her. And with that, we're at the bottom of the list looking for check-ins.
This is Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf, KC5, RBG, Shannon, Mobile, and very, very short time.
Whiskey X-Ray 5, Foxtrot Tango Sierra, Brian, Tulsa Mobile, short time.
Delta Alpha Yankee KI5DAY mobile, but I'm not short time. Yeah.
Right there, since we got some short time guys here, and if you didn't get a chance to check in, we'll definitely have more time later. Let's get, let's see, we got Shannon in there first, KC5 Real Big Guns, and then we had WX5 Follow the Storm, and then KI5DAY. Mr. Shannon, your turn. Go ahead.
Thank you there, Ray. KC5RBG, and just about to get in to my appointment here, but I think Grant was saying that it was supposed to be some scattered showers all day, and I just wanted to let him know there's quite a bit of rain right now. I left the house. It wasn't raining over there, but boy, when I got on I-44 eastbound, it started coming down heavier and heavier and heavier. They're not big drops, they're little drops, but there's all. And right now I'm over in Broken Arrow by the old Social Security office, and there's enough rain that streets are pretty soaked right now. So anyway, I figured I'd throw that in there and wave a hand there at Alan. But you have a good rest of the net there, Ray, and we'll catch you later. KC5RBG, back in the control.
Hey, Shannon, well, you mobile safely out there in the rain. There's crazy people. Get out, so you keep an eye on them. Well, Clara, KC5, Real Big Guns, and next up we got Brian, WX5, Follow the Storm in the mobile. Go right ahead, and Alan, you'll be up next. Brian, go ahead, your turn.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, and unintentionally am I following the storms today. Hi. I'm on my way into work at the airport, yes, the dreaded four-letter place of employment. But so far has actually been a good turnaround. So I don't know how many of you heard, but our pay raises at my employment place have been pushed back until May 1st. We now have a written agreement from the senior vice president of Fueling America to our company, to our station manager, saying that our pay raises will go into effect on May 1st, but be backdated to April 1st. So first paycheck in May should look mighty nice. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Currently raining on 244, 169, 44, and on State Highway 11 here, all the way to my airport. I feel like the storms are following me this time around instead of me following the storms. So I don't got much else. I'll toss it back over to you, Ray. It was good to hear you. Sorry, haven't been on much. Been kind of a hectic life recently. K5CFY and the net. This is Whiskey X-Ray 5. Follow that storm.
Well, you be careful out there and try to stay dry. But anyway, 73 to you. We'll clear at WX5. Follow the storm. Let's go to Mr. Allen, also mobile. KI5DAY. Allen, go ahead.
Kilo CF5 Delta Alpha Yankee on Echolink. So if I sound a little funny, it's because I am funny. Hi, hi. Anyways, it's good. I'm sitting here in the parking lot. It was pouring cats and dogs and spaghetti and meatballs just a couple of minutes ago before I pulled into this parking lot. Oh my goodness. Down to a light rain. Hoping I can remedy a radio in this vehicle. I bought a radio in water, and it should suit me for the UHF, VHF bands. And I won't even run a wire to the battery because it can run off the cigarette lighter because it's a low power. But hopefully I'll have that in here by tomorrow. We shall see. But I still got my other two radios in the charger, so we're good to go there. I got some goodies in the mail. The antenna radio that I ordered, and the radio itself came in, and my other radio, I ordered a handheld radio. Let me let this drop.
W8WK.
The handheld radio that I bought is a CB radio. Oh boy, I can hardly wait. It's the new QYT CB radio. We'll see how that works, and that'll be fun to play around with and see if I can talk to some of the local yokels. Hi, hi. But all is good, man. I just had some lunch and ate pretty quickly. And with that, I'll...
That's all you need is another handheld, but if it's a CB radio, there you go. Anyway, I had my CB license, KWA 2840. There you go. You probably never had your CB license, have you?
Well, my dad did. When we were, I guess, I can't remember if it was like GMRS where the whole family can use it, but it must have been because we had handles back then. I guess he was the bionic rooster and I was the bionic mouse, so that's what we went by.
Everybody had their own little handles and everything, but yeah. Anyway, it's too bad GMRS wasn't around. That would have been a lot better game to play than CB, but anyway, there you go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, GMRS is a lot of fun and really trying to motivate my sister and brother-in-law to get into it. My sister is retired now. He will be in about a year or so or less, and I'm hoping they'll go after it. They both have GM15 Pros, and they do have their GMRS license. And now that the American Airlines GMRS repeater's up and running, they can hit it quite nicely from Sperry, even inside. So it's one thing. We have Tulsa's GMRS repeater, but Cincinnati Hill sits directly south of us by less than a mile. I guess maybe not even that much. I'd say about a half a mile, really. And it really blocks us from the Tulsa GMRS repeater. But to hook up to the AA GMRS repeater from Sperry, you can hit it quite nicely. I mean, Jay up in Bartlesville, he kills it. He comes in, I think it's, his antenna's up about 30 feet, but he comes in great. So it's very useful. But I'll let you get back to it. 73, everybody, KI5DAY.
Well, you have fun there at the playground, and be careful, and we'll say 73 to you. We're clear with Mr. Allen there, KI5DAY. This is Ray, K5CFY, with the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net. We're looking for check-ins. If you'd like to join us, come with your call sign and name, please.
KF8ANF, recheck short time.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UID John, Ohio, recheck.
Kilo 8 Papa Mike India, K8PMI, Phil. Just want to say hi. You can check me in and out.
Kilo, Oscar 4, Delta Hotel, Juliet, in Durham, North Carolina. Quick in and out, please. Thanks for running the net. KO4DHJ.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Whiskey Delta, Jack March Tua.
KE8UIB. We got, and I messed up this one. Then we had Taco Tim in the mobile, and then Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Hotel Juliet. KFI-TAQ in the mobile. We'll get you first there. Go ahead.
Oh, good afternoon, Ray, and to everybody on the net. This is KI5TAQ from Yesu, Oklahoma, in the mobile. It's right now 58 degrees and doing a little bit of rain dance. Oh well. I hope everybody gets to come out to the Hamfest this Friday and Saturday, and hope to see you all there. And with that said, well, I hope everybody also makes great deals and also puts call signs to names and faces. With that said, I'll send it back to net control. This is KI5TAQ.
Taco Tim, well, you be careful out there on the way to work, and have a great evening, and 73. All right, let's go talk to Marie. KFA-ANS, go right ahead.
K5CFY, this is KF8ANS, Marie here. Hi, Ray. I just wanted to recheck and say hello to Ray. I checked in earlier because I heard Nick. Now I know that I guess that's his Wednesday thing, and you're on the second hour, so I'll know. But I heard him, and I couldn't tell myself. If I would have heard you, I would have maybe waited. But that was good hearing you, so I just wanted to say hello. Good night. You guys are running here, and I'm trying to check into it every day. So 73 all. This is KF8ANS. Back to now.
Appreciate you checking in there with us, and yeah, I heard you check in with Nick, so thanks for coming down and hanging around for the second hour. We appreciate it. All right, let's clear with Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha, November Sierra. Go talk to John there, KE8, UIB. John, go ahead.
K5CFY from KE8 UIB. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody out there on the net. Just want to chime in on your hour and say hello, and take a quick break from the press real quick, and take a look outside here. And well, it's a little bit better than earlier. It's drizzling a little bit, and it's lighter shade of gray now, so hi. But with that, I hope everybody there is having a wonderful Wednesday. This is KE8 UIB living a $5 dream and never out of time. I'm going to hand this back over to you, Ray. 7-3, y'all.
Appreciate you checking in there, John, and have yourself a good afternoon. All right, the next call, I messed it up big time. Kilo 8 TMI, or I'm not real sure what it was. Kilo 8, anyway, had it in there. So if you tried to check in and haven't got to you yet, go ahead.
K5CFY, this is K8PMI. Yes, just was checking in and out. Just want to say hi, Ray. So you're doing a great job, and I'm moving around in Northern Ohio. So sending it back to you. This is K8PMI.
It kind of was in there with the double a while ago, and I wasn't real sure if that was you or not, but I thought it was. But anyway, appreciate you checking in there, and have yourself a good afternoon. 73 to you. We'll clear Kilo 8 TMI. Let's go to Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Hotel Tango.
Apologies, everybody. I didn't even know it was still on there. 88 BOQ. I'll be clear.
All right, I didn't get your call sign, but if you'd like to check in, go ahead.
Yeah, you can check me in and out. I think I accidentally started transmitting and didn't know it, so apologies there. It's Kilo Delta 8 Bravo Oscar Quebec, 88 BOQ. Thank you.
W8WK.
We got you in there. Thanks a lot. All right, the Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Hotel Tango. I think you were in and out, but go ahead.
Yeah, that was Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Hotel Juliet. You put a cross on the J and thought it was a T. That happens a lot, but it's Juliet, KO4DHJ. This is Ken over here in Durham, North Carolina in the mobile. Just wanted to check in and say howdy, and appreciate y'all running the net. Just a quick check in and out. That was just pulling into the driveway. Appreciate you running it, and enjoy listening to it. Have a good one. 73, y'all. For DHJ. Back to net.
We got you in there, and sorry about that, but we got you. So have yourself a great afternoon, and be careful out there. 73. All right, this is Ray K5CFY. We're again at the bottom of the list looking for check-ins.
How about checking in? Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, mobile.
Martin Wadford, Ohio.
I got dialed in the mobile, KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike, and then all I heard was Ohio, the other station. Come on in here.
Kia 8, Sir Fatal Sir. Martin Wadford, Ohio.
Got you in there. I thought that was you, but I wasn't sure. So anyway, we got you in there. All right. Anybody else?
K5CFY. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf. KD8 SLG. Nick in Orville.
Kilo 8 Golf Bravo.
We added Nick there, KD8 SLG, and Dave, K8 Golf Bravo. Go to the top of the list there and get Donald in the mobile. KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike.
This is India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody else out there. Just back in the barn stall a little bit there. Starting to rain some here, so I don't imagine it's going to be bad. It's kind of cool today. I like it. Not much going on. I had to help a fella tow him off the highway there on Highway 20, or Highway 11. There outside of Skydug. He broke down and in a bad spot, so I helped him out and drug him to the house. Yeah, it's always good to help somebody out when they need help. That's all I've got. Everybody have a great day. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike on the side.
All right, I'll be careful out there, and thanks for checking in with me. We appreciate it. 73. Well, clear Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Let's go to Mark there, KC8 Fox Queen Victor, and Nick, you'll be up after Mark. Mr. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah. Good to hear you, Ray. And I heard you this morning on Brian. We got 59 degrees here, raining right now, and but can't do nothing about that. But yeah, Dusty lost his grandmother, and I gave my condolence on already on the first hour, I first thought it was his grandfather, but his grandmother. I found that out. Nick straightened me out on that. But out of that, doing okay. I played chess on Wednesday. I came home a little while ago on playing, and I lost 2 games and won 1 game, but I didn't care for that winning game. There was no talent to it. I guess that one guy I played, he hadn't played in a long time, and I beat him too easy, on the chess game, But I shut my hand to him and told him he, can try a little bit more, and I told him we meet every Wednesday in here, but out of that, that's pretty much all I can say, so I'm going to give it back to you, Ray. Kill FA Sarapato, sir. Martin Wadbert, Ohio.
Righty. Well, thank you, Mark. And yeah, if you haven't played in a long time, I can imagine it would be a little tough getting back into it. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Mark. Good to hear you. 73 to you. We're clear with Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. Next up, we got Nick, and Dave, you'll be up after that. Mr. Nick, KD8SLG, go ahead.
K5CFY, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon again, Ray, and good afternoon to all of the Boredom Breaker netizens. Just wanted to hop back in and throw out my invitation to the Beacon Net. Tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern, that's 9 o'clock Tulsa. We do early check-ins a half hour before it starts. I'll be doing the early ones. Dustin will have the big show. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And as I like to say, if you can get here, you can get there. We do a couple of trivia questions. We pal around, and we try to get out of there before the bewitching hour, let's say. All right, Ray. I'll be listening for you tonight. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control. Thanks, Ray.
Thank you, Nick. We definitely appreciate hearing you in there. And yeah, the Beacon Net is a great net, and sometimes the after party is pretty good too. So there you go. We'll look forward to catching you tonight on the Beacon Net, Nick, and 73 to you. Have a great afternoon. We're clear with KD8SLG. Let's go to Michigan, talk to Dave. K8 Golf Bravo, and Jack, if you're there, we're going to get you next. KJ5 Bravo Whiskey Delta, and then Bill, NAJET. But Dave, your turn. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Ray, from KGB. Well, we're having a nice day today. I just checked 64 degrees here, and the sun is out through some thin clouds. I was just noticing there's like some cloudier and rainier weather slipping by to the south of us in Ohio and Indiana, and further south than that, but we're just far enough north of it that we're out in the sun today. So it was way up to 70s today, so it's cooler today, but 64, 65 is still a few degrees warmer than what it should normally be. So I got a couple windows open in the house again today, enjoying being able to do that and air out the house in a can now during the spring after being closed constantly all winter long. Stuff in here. Need to kick up the dust, loosen the dust to make it easier to vacuum. So anyway, I pretty much recovered from my quest on Monday. I was just thinking back to the National Vacation movies. We felt like the Griswold family trying to travel across country, going down to near Toledo Monday to see the eclipse, and it was a 7-hour day on the road, and we accomplished 60 miles, 30 miles there and 30 miles back, and so instead of about the 70 or 80 miles we were planning to go each way. So, but we saw almost the total eclipse, down to just a little bead of light on one edge, which it's funny. It kind of looks like one headlight coming down at you from above. It's kind of like the way the strength of it was at the time, although it was enough to still light up the ground. But that was an interesting experience. So I just want to jump in here and say hello, and hope you're having a good day and a good week, and we'll talk to you more later from Kilo 8 Golf Bravo.
Hey, Dave. Well, thanks for checking in with us, and I think we had 95% here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was pretty neat for sure. Another 20 years, you get to see it again. All right, we're clear with Kilo 8 Golf Bravo, and I think Jack may hope he hung around. Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Whiskey Delta on the Echolink. Sometimes hard to get in there, especially with net controllers like me that tend to quick key. But Jack, if you're there, come on back in here. He really was in and out. All right, let's go to Bill N8 JET.
K5CFY in the group N8JET. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. You're doing a great job as always. And for those of you who are following along with Netlogger, K8GB and I are not related, although I do have a brother that lives in the next town over in Warren, Michigan. His call is KD8FMG, frequency modulating guy. And other than that, nothing else going on since the last hour. So back to net, 7-3's all, NHAET Claire.
Looked at that the other day, so anyway, glad you clarified that. Bill, good to hear you. Always good to hear from you, and we'll say 73 to you. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe. We're clear with N8JET. It's Ray K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. If you'd like to check in or recheck, come as you call.
WX5WDG. Kilo Delta 5, very slow firmer.
We got WX5WDG and Kilo Delta 8, very slow farmer. Mr. Jeff, WX5WDG, go ahead.
Oh, K5CFY and the net. This is WX5WDG. Out here in Mobile and had to run an errand here on a rainy Wednesday afternoon. Wanted to get in. I missed your net last night. I apologize. Was trying to get home. We went down and caught the eclipse down there in southeastern Oklahoma over the weekend. Monday, it was a blast. I tell you what, if you've never experienced that, it's really something to really watch in totality. It was pretty awesome.
Good deal. Well, I listened to the net. You didn't do such a good job on the voice over IP net there. You were in and out, but anyway, Jeff did a good job covering for you.
I had heard that I was not making it through. I'll tell you what, I had a good spiel going too, but too bad it didn't work. Oh well. But looking forward to Hamfest, trying to get everything together. We got back just last night. Just trying to get everything together for Hamfest. That's going to be fun. But other than that, looking forward to seeing everybody. So hopefully we'll see lots of folks there. Don't have much else for you. Probably in a spotty area anyways, getting back to 09 on the repeater. So I'll turn it back to you, Ray. Thank you. Appreciate it. WX5WDG. See you Friday.
Friday, Jeff. Well, be careful out there. And, looking forward to field day. Hope it's a good turnout. It sounds like it's going to be, but you never know until it gets here. So, anyway, we'll see you there Friday, and I'll say 73 to you. We'll clear WX5WDG. Let's go to Collinsville and go to Kilo Delta 5, the very slow farmer. And you're really sounding good there, Terry. Go ahead.
Well, good afternoon there, Mr. Ray, everybody on the net. Good hearing the D-Champ in there, which I don't get on here long enough to hear anybody anymore, but we're almost there. I kind of redone some cabling in here in the garage and got everything hooked up, new connectors, and now I got to go to Hamfest next week and grab me some new UHF connectors. I'm out. So I think I'm going to check on the wireman over and see what he's got in his Superflex low-loss RG8, which I'm still running two of his pieces of coax that was, they've got to be at least 20 years old, and they still checking out just fine. The GP9 rebuild is put back together. Had it on a little short test pole, about 4 foot high, and throwed coax in here to the SWR meter. I've got it down to where it's matching up about 1.4 to 1 on the SWRs, so I think that's plenty good enough. So we're looking for a pole out there in the backyard, and I was going to try to put the thing up tomorrow, but looking at the forecast, the rain's going to be done, but we're going to have some pretty good stout winds there tomorrow out of the northwest. And so anyways, we're not there yet, but we're just about ready to put that thing up where we can give you and the cohorts a call there and tell Ham Rescue, help!
All righty, well, good deal. Let us know. We'll see if we can't get a crew out there.
When we put that thing up last time, when I think you and Johnny and Jay and I don't remember who all was down here helping us with it, that we're not going to go up 40 foot. I don't need 40 foot out here. And I'm thinking if I can get the mounting hardware at the 28 to 32 foot mark, it's going to be plenty high enough for me. And plus the fact it'd be that less wind that I'd have a chance of having all my antennas blow down again. Out of 6 antennas, I lost 5 of them. So, thanks to scrap parts that I had on my GP9 that went down, and Grant gave me the one that he had that went down, and we was able to match the 2 of them together and got one good one back out of it. So, kudos to him. And but other than that, we'll just get on out here and let you have it back. The back is still doing good. It's not 100%, which it's never going to be 100% without surgery. And at my age, and we're not going to do surgery. As long as I can get to the mailbox and back, we're going to put that off. So, we'll catch up with you later, Ray. KD5VSF.
Terry, well, thanks for checking in. You sounded really good tonight, or today. That's 73 to you. We'll clear with KD5VSF. Let's go to Greg. Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. Good afternoon, Greg.
This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg at Broken Arrow. Doing really great afternoon, Ray. Judy and I just got back from Family Diner there in Broken Arrow and had a BLT for lunch. It was great. How about you? How are you and Karen and Fred doing today?
Well, we are doing quite well. Fred is napping right now. He was out, and the rain made him come back in. So anyway, we're all doing good, and take it easy. It's dropped a couple of degrees. I was showing 59 almost all morning. I'm showing 57 now, but I guess it's the rain. But we're getting a light rain. We've had only 0.05 of an inch. I thought we was going to get rain all day, but here at my location, we just barely got a little bit. Just started after I started the net.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit rain here in Broken Arrow. It's 2, not a lot, just a little bit. So that's nice. We could use a little bit more rain there, I think. So. Were you able to take Fred for a walk this morning? Did he enjoy his morning walk?
W8WKY.
Yeah, we made it out there and did our regular lap around the park here, and all was well.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, we're having a really good day, and again, just trying to get ready for the Green Country Ham Fest. We're looking forward to seeing everybody up there.
Roger that. Well, I think I'm ready, and I've got the tower trailer all ready, and so hopefully there's good attendance, and hope to see a bunch of people out there that I've talked to that put faces with call signs. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm right there with you. Looking forward to seeing some folks out there, and looking forward to seeing the great job you did there on the tower trailer. So, Ray, I want to thank you for running the net this hour. Appreciate all you do for amateur radio. Again, looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Hope you and Karen and Fred have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you at Green Country Ham Fest. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, and I'll be clear on your final.
All righty, Greg, for telling us, Judy, we said hi, and y'all have a great afternoon. All righty. Well, we got a little time left. Let's see if we can get some more check-ins. If you'd like to check into the Border Breaker net, please call now.
8YYY, be in and out, please.
We can take them one at a time. Mr. Grant, KD5AFS, go ahead.
KD5CFY in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Ray. Everybody else out there. Not much. It's just sprinkled a little bit out here. It ain't done much so far, Ray. But other than that, looking forward to the Ham Fest Friday. Ray, I'm going to try to get over to Claremore about 11 and grab me some lunch somewheres, and then I'll probably come on over to the Ham Fest for a couple hours. I'll give you a hand with that trailer when you get there, and other than that, I'm just going to, what I generally do, Ray, is I go in and I write my call on a piece of paper, and I go get my tickets and my wristbands and tape that piece of paper on my table. I started doing that quite a few years back. I showed up one year, and some guy next to me had about half my table with this stuff piled on it, so that's why I started doing that. And, other than that, then I'll probably come on home. I won't be there Friday evening, but I'll be there all day Saturday. And I think I announced this last week. I am not going to run the 220 Simplex net Friday night. I'm going to take a break. I'll probably be around here looking through my junk and see if there's anything I want to try to take over there and sell. So, and I do have some things I'm interested in. We'll see if anybody's there selling them. So that's the plan anyway, Ray. Thanks for picking me up, and I'll send it back to you, sir. KD5 AFS.
5 AFS, 5 AFS, 5 AFS. 5 AFS, 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 5 Okay, Grant, we'll appreciate it. I think there's a couple of guys from the Batfish Club that's going to be there to help put the that tri-band antenna together, because they've got a different one, and I've never put it together. I told them if they wanted an antenna on it, they better come out and put it together. So hopefully there'll be 2 or 3 guys from the Batfish Club helping with the tower trailer as well. But appreciate it, Grant, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. All right, we'll clear at KD5 AFS. We're at the bottom of the list, and it is 2 o'clock, so I'm going to say last call for check-ins. I think everybody took time to check into the net today. Don't forget the Beacon Net tonight on the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Club repeater, the 47039, positive offset with a 114.8 PL tone. You can also check into it on the Allstar node 48496, and their Echolink is Whiskey 8 Whiskey Kilo Yankee Dash Romeo, and that Beacon Net will be at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock our time. The pre-checks come in 30 minutes earlier, so 8:30 our time and 9:30 Eastern. And like Nick always says, if you can get here, you can get there. So I hope to hear everybody up there on the Beacon Net. I'll, again, thank everybody that took time to check into the net. I'll say 73, and this net is closed. This is K5 CFY.
You doubled what someone, you say you quit KZFQV.
KD8SLG. I want to thank everybody who participated in today's N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We return the repeater to customary amateur use at 3:01 p.m. This is KD8SLG. I'm clear.
RCWA. W8WKY repeater PL1 14.8.